The DSM-5-TR, the current diagnostic manual, recognizes three presentations of ADHD. The most common version, which accounts for 70% of cases, is called a combined presentation. This means that you've got both the inattention and the hyperactivity impulsivity. This looks like not being able to focus, losing track of time, forgetting things, missing details, fidgeting, interrupting people, blurting things out, going off on tangents, acting before you think, and having a hard time regulating your emotions. This is the version that usually gets caught early because it's the most visible and disruptive. This is the version that I have. The second version is a predominantly inattentive presentation. This is what people still colloquially call ADD. It's the daydreamer or the person who reads the same paragraph over and over and has no idea what it said the third or fourth time they've read it. And it's people who are staring out the window during class. And when they're adults, they lose their keys, they lose their wallet, they lose their phone, and they lose their train of thought all the time. They like walk into a room and forget why they're there. This presentation shows up a lot more with women and girls, and it gets underdiagnosed because it doesn't bother other people as much, right? So the inattentive kid isn't getting suspended or breaking the rules or the law. They just underperform, they get slightly lower grades, and people just think they're spacey. So if you've been hearing about women getting diagnosed with ADHD in their 30s and 40s, they're most likely this second presentation. The third presentation is the predominantly hyperactive-impulsive presentation, and this is the least common of the three. It tends to get picked up earliest in young children, especially the boys. These are the kids who can't sit still, they climb on everything, they speak before they think, they interrupt, and they struggle to like put the brakes on their urges before they turn into actions. In adults, this inactivity turns more internal, and it becomes racing thoughts, restlessness, and the ability to enjoy quiet time, but they're still very impulsive. So there used to be a separate diagnosis called ADD, but that got retired 40 years ago because the research kept showing that ADD and ADHD weren't actually different disorders. They're just different presentations of the same condition, so they got folded together.